Good morning, my friends and followers, but mainly good morning to you, the subscribers, because without you, there wouldn't be a channel, would there? And if you're watching this right now and you've not yet subscribed, why not? It's free! And it's Saturday morning. I was meant to go fishing today with my son, leaving at 9. But unfortunately, weather and different bits and pieces, it's not going to be a good day for fishing. So we've decided to go against the idea. We have. Last night, I went with Luba and we went to take Sebastian. Well, we took Sebastian to Ipswich Town Football Club where he did his training. And the owner of the club was there and he is impressed with certain footballers. And I'm happy to say my son's one of them. So that's really nice. We watched there. We wore dry robes, big dry robes and a seat. You know, and we have our own little chairs. Just sat there with a cup of coffee that I made. Soldier On coffee, actually. And yeah, we enjoyed it. And on the way back, we decided to pop in. We didn't decide, we had to do it. And we picked up little Zeus's ashes. And I got these little silver bags. Me and Luba got one each, little silver bag. And inside the silver bag is the silver heart. And in the back of the silver heart has some of Zeus's ashes in there. Yeah, one for here and one for Luba's house. And Sebastian got a bear, a memory bear with Zeus's ashes in it. So there we go. So he's always with us. So yeah, a little bit of an emotional time if I'm honest, but we got through it. Yeah, and Gwen's not well. 2 days now she hasn't been well. This will be her 3rd day. Oh well, you know, hopefully she'll be better later on. Anyway, thank you for the continued emails and the support. It's been wonderful. And I do share things with you, my community pages and stuff. Yes. But the media again is awash with bullshit, isn't it? Yes, it is. Yes. We knew this. Now, do you know what? Anyone with a brain knew this. And we still let Rishi Sunak did it. I'd like to point out that Rishi Sunak was never an elected Prime Minister. A bit like David Cameron was never an elected... Well, guess what? Yes, Sunak brought him in. Yep, he's now the foreign minister. Foreign secretary, you want to call him. Foreign minister, foreign secretary. And what's he doing? He's already mentioned it. I think the UK needs stronger ties with the EU. No, David. No, David. You left. You walked away like a little bitch whenever everyone voted to leave. And now you're coming back and you're trying to put it in. I'm telling you now, the Tory party's dead. It's dead. The party's dead. And what are they trying to do to us in the UK? We're gonna raise the national wage. We're gonna raise benefits. They're trying to buy votes now. Isn't that surely that should be illegal? But they get away with it. The Chancellor, yep. They're trying to buy votes now by throwing money at the public in order to keep them in power. And you know what? I don't give a hell what anyone thinks. UKIP need to be in power. We need to fix the country. Get rid of all this scum which is hitting our shores and stop it. Stop throwing money away. But David Cameron went and visited. Yes, he was in Ukraine the other day. Yes, speaking to Zelensky. Now, mark my words. Within the next week or 2 weeks, David will have said something to Zelensky along the lines of money. Well, we probably would have a better budget if we were part of the EU. So maybe you should say that, you know, I think Britain should be back in the EU. I guarantee Zelensky does something like that in the next couple of weeks. He'll announce something where he thinks that we're better off in because Cameron's twisted his ear. And Zelensky only cares about money. In my opinion, you'll think differently. I'm sure you'll think differently. This is my channel, my opinion. Yeah. But there we go. Yeah. Nonsense, isn't it? And I'm hearing that little scabies, the guy was scabies. Remember Harry and Meghan said, well, the book has nothing to do with us. Yeah, well, yeah. In the book, there's bombshells again that may rock the palace. No one cares. No one cares about your shitty little book. No one cares about that ginger twat and that narcissist. Let's just stop with the nonsense. They're nothing without the royal family. They need to keep telling stories. He's got millions of stories up his sleeve. And do you know what else we'll hear? The Queen told me this and told no one else. Yeah, she told me this. And yep, the Duke of Edinburgh. Yeah, Philip told me this and told no one else. You can make up lies for eternity in a book full of nonsense in order to sell your propaganda. That's what it's propaganda. I mean, jeez. Vladimir Putin probably has more stories about the Queen and Prince Philip than Harry does. I mean, he was hardly around them. Let's be honest. Yeah. But, listen, my opinion. What else is going on? Well, a general practitioner, a doctor, who was being investigated for misconduct, well, allegations of misconduct, has now been struck off. He's now been struck off, yeah, but he's still a Labour councillor because he fits in with their tick boxes. Have you touched children? Yep, you're perfect. Perfect for Labour Party. Yeah, perfect for a politician, really, isn't it? Yeah, but there we go. Yeah. Will he be struck off as a Labour councillor? Remember the Labour Party? We don't know, do we? We don't know. Probably not. He'll probably thrive now in a party. He may become the whip. Practice makes perfect. I don't know why I said that, but there we go. Practice makes perfect. Yes. Oh well. It's a shame what's going on in society, isn't it? There's too much nonsense happening. I've got down here. What have I got down here? Oh! I wrote it here. Professor Muthana Masaya from the University of Cape Town has been complaining that the Royal Botanic Gardens have a certain type of plant which is thriving. It's thriving over here in the Royal Botanic Gardens, but it's extinct in South Africa, in Cape Town. And he would like the plant, drum roll, he would like the plant repatriated. My God, look after what you've got. Look after what you have in your country. If it wasn't for us taking it back to the UK and it thriving, the plant wouldn't exist, would it? Wow. Yeah. We've ruined everything we have. The UK's got one. Tell them it needs... Imagine that saying a plant needs repatriated because the ones you have are all dead and extinct. Wow. Sad, isn't it? Maybe you should have thought about this and maybe collected seeds and repatriated the seeds to make the plant thrive. But there we go. And what have I got here? Now, this story is a bit crazy, this next one. Ready? A man phoned the Metropolitan Police at 8 p.m. last night telling them he was suicidal and he had a gun. So the police turned up and shot him dead. Well, always guarantee the police to fix an issue, isn't it? Yes, sorted. We will send you to heaven by yourself. Wow. Now, a man in his flat in Dagenham who phones the police at 8 p.m. to say, I'm suicidal, I've got a gun, I want to kill myself. Yes, you would send armed response cops because he has a gun. But would you not send a negotiator to negotiate with him? Because clearly him phoning you at 8 p.m. is a cry for help. So why would you send someone to shoot him dead? Send people that are going to be Samaritans or something. Send people that are going to talk him down and he needs help. Don't shoot him dead. That's what he wanted. Anyway, I'm sure you'll have negotiators on here. I've done negotiation, by the way, but I'm sure you'll have many people on here talking about, well, we don't know what he was doing. Well, what way was the gun pointing? You get so many dickheads out there on social media that go, well, do you know what way he was pointing? Which way was he facing? It doesn't matter. A negotiator talks and talks people down calmly. Didn't have to end that way, did it? What have I got here? 999. Oh, here we go, people. Please look at this today. Don't just take my word for it. But I've noticed over the last couple of months, and up to a year ago since Ukraine started, yes, London Ambulance Service, yes, and the NHS and the government, we have sent fleets and fleets of ambulances to Ukraine. We've sent fleets of ambulances to countries of conflict. We've done it. We've through them all. Now, Sadiq Khan, under his scheme, ULEZ, ultra low emission zone, because a lot of the ambulances in London do not meet that criteria, the NHS has had to spend £65 million on new ambulances. So there's currently fleets of ambulances not being used because they do not meet the ULEZ emissions criteria. But at the same time as this, it's now been reported today that dozens and dozens of 999 calls, emergency calls, go unanswered while paramedics sit drinking tea because there's not enough ambulances in circulation to be used. So basically, Sadiq Khan's ULEZ scheme and criteria has put lots and lots of people in life-threatening situations, putting people in danger, I would almost say that his ULEZ criteria is killing people that can't get an ambulance for emergency treatment. That's the be-all and end-all of it. I will put links in the description, and that, YouTube reviewer, is a fact. Well, I'm now going to go and chill. I'm going to go make myself a Soldier on coffee again, the Irish Guardsman blend. Have a wonderful day, people. Thanks for sticking with my channel. Thanks to those that do support me on PayPal. And for those, from me and Zeus, have a wonderful day, people. Take care.